believe life is a test. I think the whole core reason of us being here is just to experience things, is just to evolve in every single way possible. The only time I personally have ever evolved in life was when I went either through heartbreak, even through abuse, through trauma. That's the only way I evolved. If I did not have a childhood growing up with abuse, if I did not go through hardship in my life, I would not even be doing what I'm doing today. I would not be the Wizard Liz, because honestly, if my life was always had been good, I wouldn't really care to do this, because I don't even understand like other people's feelings. I don't understand why they need help. I don't get them. But it's because I went through depression. It's because I went through abuse. It's because I went through hardships that I can relate to people, that I know how hard it is to be in that situation, and that I know what it takes to get out of there. So that's why sometimes when I'm so firm in my videos, or maybe I can come off as rude or arrogant, it's really to wake people up. Because for me, I needed someone to talk to me the way I talk to you guys. I really needed that. Because for me, like, butterflies and rainbows wouldn't cut it. Hi guys, my name is Liz and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so in this video, I will be talking about how we can turn failure and heartbreak into our superpower. If you have been going through a heartbreak and a relationship ended with someone, I want you to do something. This is going to contradict completely what I have been preaching before, but this is very important. I want you to go ahead and ask the person that you have been in a relationship with why this happened. I want you to ask them why and what happened, and talk about this with this person. And I'm going to tell you why. See, in order for us to heal and start our healing journey and to move on, we need to be able to focus on healing, you know? If you're constantly thinking about, oh, why did this happen? What could I have done better? Maybe they felt this way, or maybe I didn't do this enough. And all these assumptions will cloud your head, you know? So if you have the chance to get a clear reason as to why this happened or why you guys broke up, then it will be easier for you to move on, because you know what happened, and you won't create stories anymore. Even if they really hurt you, like cheated on you, whatever, if you really need an answer for what happened, go ahead and ask them. This is a person you probably attached yourself to in a healthy or unhealthy way. It's not really easy to let go of that, you know? And I would go as far as to say, if this does not cross the person's boundaries, keep communicating with them until you're fully ready to be like, okay, I can move on now. As well, if you ask the person, why did this happen, and they do not respond to you, honey, that's a response. They don't really care to give you that knowledge. They don't really care to help you in the healing process. They don't really care about you. If they're not responding, then leave it. That's a response. The disrespect is a response. Me personally, if abuse was in a play or cheating, I honestly don't need to know why it happened. I don't need a response. I'm gone. I am out. I am gone. Because my boundaries were crossed, disrespect, you know, I'm not dealing with that. What I need you to do is, right now, when we're in a state of healing, I need you to feel every single emotion deeply. Whether it's sadness, whether it's anger, whether it's frustration, whether it's does not matter, whatever emotion, because these emotions are not bad. You know what's bad? Suppressing these emotions and having to deal with them later on. Because if you have suppressed anger, that will turn into bitterness. You will use that anger to literally pour it on to other people who had nothing to do with the situation, and they don't deserve that. It's all because you are not willing to deal with what happened. You're gonna make other people suffer. No, realize that this is normal. You are gonna feel sad right now. It's very normal. You went through a heartbreak. You lost probably a relationship that you thought was gonna last forever. Maybe you didn't even lose like a relationship, but also your best friend. This is very, very hard to deal with. And if you started something, a business or whatever, and you failed, you maybe had really high hopes, and then your hopes were just being torn. And it's normal that you're gonna feel sad right now. I literally want you to cry your eyes out. If you want to cry, cry as much as you need. If you're gonna wake up every day with puffy eyes because of how much you cried, then do that. Because crying is also releasing emotions out of your body. If you need to go somewhere, to the woods or your pillow, and you need to yell inside of the pillow because that's how you get your anger out, then do that. The only thing you have to make sure is that the emotions get out. And it does not matter if you stay like this for 1 week, for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, maximum a month, baby. Because over a month, it's already you deciding that you don't want to change. We have to pick ourselves up as well. But in the moment, it's fine. It's fine to feel those emotions. It's very normal. You are not the only one going through this. There's lots of people going through the same thing as you. This is very normal. You're not weird or weak or whatever for feeling this way. But feel them and make sure you don't wallow in them. Don't make them your comfort zone. We still have to pick ourselves up and get out of it. But that we can do later. Right now, baby, we're gonna cry. Okay, so write a letter to the person that broke your heart, a relationship that ended. Write a letter to yourself if you are going through failure, you started something, didn't work out. Really write down all your emotions, what you're feeling, what you would like to say to this person or to yourself, but you haven't really said it, or you don't feel comfortable writing them this, or you just don't want to reach out. Write it all down and just burn the paper, literally. But make sure your fake feelings are all just written down, the emotions got out. Then I want you to go ahead and do some shadow work on yourself. You can look up online shadow work, questions, whatever. I have some questions you can ask yourself. So first of all, you can ask yourself, how did I evolve during this situation? What needs of mine were failed to be met? What could I have done better in this situation? What would the best possible outcome have been for myself? Ask yourself, if I could do this again with the knowledge that I have now, how would I approach the situation? And lastly, what would a person that really loved themselves do right now? How would they handle the situation? How would they treat themselves right now? What I want you to do as well is right now focus on what we can learn from this situation. Was this really the right person, or did you make him out to be? Because we as humans, we like to fantasize things. And especially when we're in love, we think, oh, this is the last man on earth. This person is amazing. This person and me will be together forever, and we like to exaggerate and fantasize and make something so big. But let's look at really the person itself. Why did it end? If this was really the dream, amazing person that you made him out to be, then why did it end? What needs of yours were not met? What boundaries were crossed? Because honey, something happened. And I want you to, even though, especially in your sadness, we amplify the positive in the relationships and we focus on the positive, but there must have been negatives, because otherwise you guys would still be together right now, So I want you to really look at the situation rationally. Maybe get even outside of your body. Look at your relationship from an outside perspective and look at it and think oh, is this a healthy and good relationship? If it really was, then why did it end? Remind yourself of what needs they failed to meet that you really wanted. Maybe you had certain boundaries, maybe you had certain things that you were looking for in a partner, and they were not willing to give it to you. Or maybe, you know, sometimes situations happen and you guys go on to different paths, you feel stagnant in the relationship, you want to evolve a different way. Lots of things can happen, but remind yourself, like, no, this is what I wanted and it was not what I was getting. So who are you gonna honor? Are you gonna honor the other person, or are you gonna honor your own needs, your own boundaries, your own wants? The best revenge is creating a better life for yourself. What do I mean by this? Okay, I've seen lots of people that come out of relationships when they get hurt. They want to take revenge out on the person. They do something back to hurt them. I honestly will tell you from my experience, I experienced like really extreme bullying in my late teen years from like girls. I honestly truly didn't even know who they were. Like, I did not know who these people were. They just disliked me, they bullied me, would film me outside, would call me a whore, like really, really bad. And they put me in such a bad depression as well, you know? And then I came to a point where like my friends would send me like screenshots of these girls doing like things that were maybe inappropriate, or like having dirt on them, having tea on them, and they were like, oh, Liz, leak this, get your revenge, get your revenge. But I always said no, I won't, you know. And when I used to pray, I would always pray to God that he gives them happiness so they leave me alone. That's what I would always pray for. I did not seek revenge. And I remember like for 2 years, when I was in my real depressive state, I had like a lock screen with a quote, and that said, God will put you right back together in front of the people that broke you. And I really believe that. I believe that when we let things go and we don't seek revenge and we give some people to God, God really blesses you. And God did bless me beyond measures. Like, I literally am so grateful for myself that I didn't go like, I didn't stoop to their level, you know? Even people would tell me like, no, Liz, they will think you're weak if you don't do something back. And I said, I think it's weak to get to their level and to become like them. That's weak. It takes strength to be like, no, even though I'm hurting right now and it's really painful, I'm not gonna be like them, because I am not them. I am not them. And today, I think I have been rewarded for my strength. So I'm telling you, if you have been hurt, if anything happened to you, believe me, I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, God will bless you. He never fails. He never fails. He will bless you. Let it go. Let it go. It's better to let it go and just focus on creating the best life for yourself. That was my main focus. Okay, Liz, how do we evolve you? How do you get better? Combat your limiting beliefs. I know that when we're in a situation of heartbreak and failure, we tend to think that we will never find love again. All men are jerks. We don't deserve to have a good life. Oh, only bad things happen to us. I want you to fight those beliefs, because you will find love again. Lots of men are really, really, really good, really precious souls. Lots of women are really, really, really good. Anything that you desire will come your way. But when you're in a state of so much emotion, so much hurt, you can't see it that way, because you only see that you're getting hurt and you're getting painful, and why me? But isn't that so beautiful about life? That not everything goes like this. Not everything goes like this, but we go like this, you know? I don't want a life that's like straight perfect. I don't want it, because that would not make me me. I am me with my flaws. I am me with my heartbreak. I'm me with my hurt. I think hurt is a beautiful emotion, to be honest. The most biggest movements happen because of hurt, you know? When people are hurt, when people are angry, that's when people stand up, because they feel like they need to stand up for themselves. They feel like they need to speak up for themselves. This happens when people are hurt. Imagine that everything was always good, you know? We wouldn't have revolutionaries. We wouldn't have icons. Those limiting beliefs will hold you back. You cannot see further for yourself, but I believe that God always has a bigger plan for you. You might not see it. Oh my God, like if you told me 2 years ago, I would be sitting here right now, dream career, dream partner, dream lifestyle, everything, I would have never believed you. Truly, I would have never believed you. I saw things for myself that were this small, and I was upset when those things were not manifesting. But God was not giving them to me because I was meant for something bigger. Time will pass and this won't be as big of a deal anymore. You know, I know when you're in the situation, you think, oh, this is the end of the world. I will never find love again. I will never be happy again. But honey, that's not the truth. That is not the truth. Realize that you're in an emotional state. You're thinking emotionally. You're not thinking rationally, you know? I promise you, the times that I went through heartbreak, it took me 1 month. And after 1 month, exactly, I was over, like the sadness, whatever. I mean, you still remember it kind of, but it doesn't overpower you. There's not like this feeling of extreme sadness, of almost depression, you know. It goes after a month, I promise you. Give it time. Time, you have to heal, you know, and you heal with time. You will think every single day more rationally, every single day, like the feelings will calm down, until you're like, okay, I can accept this now. I can move on now. You will come to this point. I promise you. And something else is, do not make decisions based on your emotions, you know. I think we make the biggest mistakes in life when we react out of our emotions. Think in a state of anger. Some people even unalive other people because they're in a state of anger and they're like, oh my God, what did I do? You know, but they did it because it takes a split second, you know, to make a mistake or to do something. But that's why we shouldn't be controlled by our emotions. Same way as you are in an emotional state, you might do something and regret it later on. So give yourself time to let these emotions pass, to let yourself feel these emotions, come to terms with them, and then you can look back at the situation rationally, and then you can make decisions. But right now, honey, it's not the time to make decisions. It's not the time to make decisions. Trust yourself. Know that this is not the first time you've got hurt. This is not the first time that you've been through something difficult. You have been through so much before, and you came out of it. You picked yourself up and you came out of it. You are strong. You are strong. You can do amazing things. You can do so much, and you're capable of doing so much more. And you know you can. So many people are afraid that you will get to know your power. So many people want to keep you under and want to keep you like little in your little cocoon so you cannot flourish. But you have to realize what your power is. You have to realize who you are. You have to realize who you are. People are afraid of you seeing your potential. That's how amazing you are. Try to talk to friends that won't judge you. I have been guilty of this. When somebody close to me has come to me with their heartbreak over a relationship, and this was a very abusive, toxic relationship, or when they would come to me, I would have a certain judgment, because and I would be like, why are you upset over this? I reacted really poorly. But I know better now. When I grew up, I learned about this. But the thing is, when it's your family, when it's your close friends, they don't like to see you hurt. They don't like to see someone else hurting you. So if you're talking to them about, oh, I miss this guy, and for example, this guy abused you, they will get angry at you, because they will be like, why don't you see your worth? You know, they will get angry. But you don't need that. You need compassion in the situation. And honestly, probably someone really close to you won't be able to give that to you. So try to talk to friends that can listen to you without judgment. Try to talk to strangers about it, because they don't have judgments. They don't have that emotional connection with you. If you don't have friends, sign up to classes where you can meet new friends. Like, talk as well to, if you guys have like a whole group of friends and you don't know other people, try to get to know the other people. Try to socialize a little bit. Just go out in the park, talk to people you might find interesting or nice. Maybe they're reading a book that you like, comment on the book, whatever, you know. It's very easy to connect to people, and I think especially in this day and age, people want connection, people want to talk to others. Okay, baby, heartbreak and failure is the time to mentally evolve. Okay, so basically, what do I mean by this? Okay, so every single time I went through heartbreak or failure or whatever, I'm the kind of person, I love to learn. I love to learn. I love to open a book. I love to watch YouTube videos. I love to literally read or listen to anything that will make me understand what happened, that will make me understand what I'm going through. You know, I'm the kind of person, I need to understand what is going on with my body, with everything. For example, you're going through heartbreak. You can look up videos about heartbreak, how to heal during heartbreak. There is this woman, Louise Hay. I listen to her on YouTube, like some of her seminars. She's a very spiritual person. I love her. I absolutely love her. She talks about self-love a lot. Then who else is there? Brené Lee. I absolutely love Brené Lee. She has lots of advices on self-love, self-worth, heartbreak, all these things. Who else helped me? Isha Christina, also really love this girl. Check her out as well. She's also really good for heartbreak, all these things. Oh, and someone that's quite controversial, but I think she's so funny, Shira 7. I used to listen to her so much when I was going through a heartbreak, because she would make me laugh, and I think laughter is also something so good. And I think some things she said are actually really valid, and some women need to hear that and need to realize that. She says it in a very controversial way, but I think her main message is women should ask for more because they deserve more. As well, you can learn from other people. Ask other people how they dealt with heartbreak, what they're going through, what they're feeling, and you will resonate with them, you know. Maybe if you're trying to make new friends, just go up to someone you would like to be friends with and ask, hey, have you ever dealt with heartbreak and how did you deal with it? That's so beautiful. You guys can talk about it, exchange tips, tricks, whatever, and I think connecting through that together will really help you. As well, spend time doing things you love. If you love to dance, if you love to draw, if you love to paint, you love to cook, whatever, do the things you love more now, you know. What you need right now is love. So whatever that is for you, if you love to be around family, maybe like be around like a person that you love, spend time with them, do whatever it takes for you to feel the most amount of love, you know. Spend time in nature. I love nature. I really love to spend time in nature. It grounds me. As well, do the exercise with a tree, please. Like, go to a tree, put your back onto the tree, and visualize the tree taking away all your sadness, all your negative energy. Trees are here to give us oxygen. Trees are here for healing, you know. So you have to really visualize taking it out of you and the tree taking all of this energy into his roots. Yeah, spend time in nature, go for walks. Also take care of your physical appearance. Maybe if you want to eat a little healthier, you will feel better. Because I know the first days when I went through Heartbreak, I would binge eat a lot, and believe me, that made me feel really bad. Because I would wake up like feeling heavy, like I can barely walk because I'm so bloated, you know? So truly, self-care is literally also eating beautiful things, so you can feel beautiful and you can feel more energetic. Like, make sure you get your daily walks in, make sure you work out a little bit. You don't have to, make sure you just walk, you know, take it easy on yourself, and just do whatever it takes for you to feel a little bit of love for yourself. Listen to meditations about healing. Look up on YouTube Heartbreak healing meditation, or healing meditation, self-love meditation. I will make sure I also make one about self-love and confidence and all these things, but make sure you listen to ones on YouTube. Repeat powerful affirmations in the mirror. Put the mirror in front of you, say, you are worthy, you are lovable, you will find love, love loves you, and you love love. Like, you know, in order for us to receive love, we have to give out love. We have to become what we want. So if we give kindness and love to other people, you will get it. Same way, if you give anger and hate to other people, you will get it as well. You know, what we give out is what we receive back. Practice, practice, practice. Okay, listen. Things don't happen like this. Things don't happen like this, okay? We all go through ups, downs, up, down, like that, you know? But that's life, you know? What makes a person successful is the fact that they don't quit. What makes a person unsuccessful is by the first failure or the first heartbreak, they're like, okay, I'm done. I will never find love again. When they have failure, I will never try again. Well, then that's what you will get. You won't get anything, you know? So in order for you to get what you desire, you need to always keep doing and keep going and keep going. You know how many times I failed? More times than I have succeeded. Like, honestly, I have failed many times. I have made lots of mistakes in my life. Oh, lots of them. But I learned from them. And I can take these mistakes now and I can give you guys advice about it, because I have been there, you know, and I have done things wrong. Even if you look at, like, every single day I'm evolving and I'm just taking you guys on the healing journey with me. I don't know it all. I will never know it all. One thing about me is I will not quit, and I will just keep going. I don't care if I fail, because I don't know, failure, okay, it happened and I can do it again. Like, I did it once, I'll do it again, you know? I had this friend of mine, and he basically said to me, he became a millionaire at a very young age, right? And then he lost all his money. And when he lost all his money, his dad basically said, like, move back home. Like, you know, we will take care of you, doesn't matter, whatever. But what are you gonna do now? And then he basically told his dad, like, who made himself become a millionaire? It was me, right? He was like, yes. He said, well, I will do it again. And he did it again. And he's even, like, richer now than that he was before, you know? And I do not mean by this that you have to become a millionaire. No, I just mean that look at the drive, you know? Doesn't quit. Even though he lost all his money again. Stood up, said, I will do it again. And lastly, I want you to realize that you will be okay and wiser despite what happened. You did not waste those years. Honey, you did not waste those years. You learned more in those years than that some people will in their whole lifetime. And not only that, you literally decided to not only get out of it, but get better despite of what happened. That takes a lot of courage. Not only did you say, hey, listen, this is not for me. I deserve better and I'm going to get better. But you also did the work and you're trying to get there. You're not just talking, you're trying. Every single day you're trying, and that is extremely courageous. No matter how deep you have fallen, you still picked yourself up. And maybe we still aren't there yet, but at least now we have the knowledge and we know what we're capable of in order to move forward. You know what you can achieve. Deep down, you know what you deserve and what you can do to get there. There's a reason why your mind fights you so hard when you settle for something. It's because you know deep down what you deserve and you know that you can get better than what you're settling for. And I know sometimes you see that glimpse of yourself, of the person you think that you're meant to become, of the person that is the best version of yourself, of the person that truly loves themselves, truly fully. And every time you see that glimpse, you know why you see that? Because that is you. That is inside of you. The reason you see that is because it's already there. You only need to take the steps to become that person, but it's already inside of you. Don't worry about, oh, why did I not change sooner? Why did I not realize this sooner? You realized and you decided to change now. Some people go through their whole life never changing and never seeing the problem, not in other people, not in themselves. At least you did realize, at least you're trying to change now. You should be extremely proud of that. The fact that you can see that there's something wrong, that you don't want to be like this anymore, or you don't want to be treated like this anymore. And the fact that you can act on it and set your boundaries straight and be like, I won't let anyone cross it anymore. I want what I want, even if that means that I have to be alone for a while, even if that means that I have to go through sadness for a while. I will trust the process and I will trust that there's something bigger and better out there for me. Because of that, I'm telling you, truly, with that faith, with that courage, with that strength, and with that ability to go for whatever you want, you will get there. You will get there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I just want to say that I am so blessed to have you guys. I am so grateful for all of you. I love you guys so much. Like the daily messages I receive, people that come up to me and tell me how they became more confident. It literally makes my heart so warm, and it makes me so happy to know that like other people are not afraid anymore to speak up. Other people can love themselves in a way that I want them to love themselves, and they realize now what they deserve and that they deserve better. I just honestly, I am so blessed to have this opportunity. I am so blessed to have this platform. I am so blessed to be able to share my thoughts and feelings with you guys. I am so blessed to have you guys listening to what I have to say. I am so blessed for you guys. I am so blessed, and I thank God every single night for you guys, and I pray for you guys. And yeah, I hope anyone that sees this, I send you healing, I send you love, I send you money, I send you happiness, I send you health, I send you anything you desire. You deserve everything. I love you guys. Bye-bye.